Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another you versus them. Aquarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aquarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aquarius spirit. Alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aquarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have a Six of Cups, but in reverse. So is somebody thinking that something that was very good maybe in the past, something that could have gone the long haul is over? There's a lack of equal give and take. It's time to call it quits or walk away from a connection which is emotionally not satisfying maybe. Somebody's thinking of turning their back. And that's making the other person feel very scattered. They feel that I became the loser in this connection, or I don't like the decision that's been made. They feel things are not working out, or maybe they feel blocked. I don't know. There's something going on here. One person, I think, is not emotionally happy in the connection and could be walking away. I'm going to, of course, dig a little deeper and check each and every card. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Aquarius and their person. Why are they both feeling emotionally dissatisfied at the moment in this connection? Aquarius and their person. The first card here says flirting. Yeah, maybe somebody was flirting around, showing affection or appreciation elsewhere. Communication. Clear and honest communication is required. Instead of being upset and walking away, I think Spirit is saying maybe you guys should sit down and have a clear communication about what are the things that bother the other person. Third card says memories. Remembering the past may bring answers. Maybe this has happened before. Alright, so let's also do your dialogue message cards here, Aquarius. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. Aquarius and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aquarius and their person. Alright, let's take a few more from another deck. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. And I'll take a few more from a third deck, Aquarius, and then we'll start the reading. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. Alright, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aquarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Aquarius, says, in spite of how things turned out in the end, I don't regret loving you. I should have communicated with you more. Expressing myself was hard for me to do. That's why Spirit says communication is required even now. Someday I know I'm going to regret that I let you get away. We had a connection that I've never experienced before or after you. I'm scared you will not accept me now. I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. I hope you allow me to step up and turn this around. I don't care what my family or anyone else has to say. I want you and nobody else. Are you sorry for hurting me? I realized that you did not make me feel bad about myself. I did that. I know that I'm marriage material, and I know that deep down, you know that too. I act like I don't care, but deep down it affects me more than you'll ever know. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Aquarius, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left side, which is person A, and then we'll move to the other side, person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side Aquarius is on, because I could have two Aquariuses here on both sides. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. This is a general reading, so please use your own judgment here. So let's begin. Let's start with person A. So tell me, in your emotions, in your feelings, I see the Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? Yeah, person A says, I really wanted something long term. I thought this was my soulmate. I thought we were going to be happy forever. But I haven't been emotionally happy in this connection. None of my dreams and wishes are coming true. All the cups that they're giving me are all empty. Maybe it's time for me to walk away from this connection. Why is that? Why is that? Why do you want to walk away? Because they feel that they're unhappy. I think they are unhappy, even though I think person A still loves person B. They do see the other person as their true soulmate. Like from person A says, from my end, I saw them as my soulmate. I saw them as my Two of Cups. I wanted a happily ever after. But you know what? They're always keeping secrets from me. I don't know where they're at. So I've retreated my energy. I feel hurt. I feel betrayed. I feel, unhappy in this connection. Why is that? Why is that? Because person A says they are breadcrumbing me. They are not giving me an equal partnership. This connection is not fair. It's not just. But I have a feeling secretly person A doesn't want this connection to end. It's like they just want wrongs to be made right. It's like, why can't they invest? I don't want to have a missed opportunity with them because they are my Two of Cups. I just feel very disappointed because maybe person A caught person B lying or cheating or something. But it's not that they want to end this connection. It's like, yeah, I don't want you to do that anymore. I want you to make me happy. I want you to make things right with me. So, tell me about the Justice card. Justice. I think person A would like the other person to be more communicative, to open up, talk to them, travel towards them, approach them, and step up and do right by them, and like tell them that, hey, you know what, I am your Two of Cups. I want something long term. I want to offer you a partnership. At least that's what person A dreams of. Right? But I think they could be a little upset and angry because they feel the other person is not doing that. So they feel, yeah, they're treating me like an option. Maybe they're out there flirting, giving their love to somebody else. And here I am, I love them so much, but they're not reciprocating my love. So I think person A is just very upset and angry that you guys are not on the same page. Like person A says, from my end, I love them. I just want them also to step up and do right by me. And if they're not doing right by me, that means they're out there, scattering their energy here and there. So how do you see the connection currently then, person A? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Seven of Wands in reverse. There's stagnancy. There's a blockage. There's stagnancy. They feel their person is not fighting for them or is still playing hot and cold, not expressing their emotions. So it could be worrying person A that, what if they are ending things with me? Maybe I don't know where their head and heart is at. Do they have another option? Are they going to turn their back on this connection? Should I turn my back to this connection? I don't think person A wants to do that though. They actually, what they really want is they want the other person to rush towards them and make things right. They're just feeling unappreciated. Person A says, I feel unappreciated. I feel not valued by my person. I just want to be out of my stress and anxiety and overthinking and thinking and worrying that I'm the only one in the game and they don't want what I want. I want them to come towards me. I want us to rebuild. But for that, they would have to be emotionally available and talk to me. So what action person A will finally take is here, which I'll open later, Aquarius. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? In your feelings, I feel, oh, temperance. They know they created some kind of imbalance. They do want to, they listen, person A, you don't have to worry because they do see you as their long-term partner. They do realize they created some imbalance, and they want to now talk, they want to clear the air, they want to communicate, they want to tell you that you are my long-term partner, you are the one I want to grow old with, I want to bring back the happy times, I want to work on this connection, I'm ready to prove it to you, I'm ready to work on this connection. I think in the past, person B was behaving like a player. They were out there. I mean, it's very clear here. Maybe they were keeping some secrets or something. Maybe they were sitting in their ego and their pride and, talking to the other people or flirting. And they realized the folly of their mistakes. Now, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, yeah, this person was behaving all single and, footloose and fancy free, and they didn't have to commit or make up their mind. Now, I think now they are scared. I think now they are scared because they feel, but long-term commitment, person A. That is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life. So now they're trying to figure out, how do I heal things with person A? Why now, person B? Tell me. The Lovers in reverse. They feel they made some wrong choices in their life. Yeah, they are reflecting. They are reflecting that because of the bad choices they made, they've hurt the person who they actually do want to spend their life with. They may have pushed person away emotionally or hurt their feelings. Yeah, this person is reflecting on their past behavior, and they feel, I shouldn't have done what I did. That was wrong of me. I played all those mind games. I thought my ego and pride told me I was the boss, but now I feel like such a loser. Why do you feel like a loser now? Because now they feel they're going to lose out on the commitment. They're insecure now. Tell me more. Yeah, they are also going through the dark night of the soul. They feel devastated. They feel, what if person A doesn't want them back anymore, and now it's the other way around. Maybe person A will move on and give their love to somebody else. Suddenly with that thought, I think person B is suddenly realizing, no, I don't want any other options. That is my golden cup. All the other cups were just for fun. I don't want any of them. That's my golden cup. Okay, so then tell me, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Three of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Yes, they've made up their mind. They are not wanting to keep their options open anymore. They don't want to work with other people anymore. They know the person they need to go towards. Why? Because now they are scared. This person feels, otherwise I'm going to lose out on this long-term, commitment where we can have everything. We're supposed to be a power couple, right? So they are realizing they made some very unwise and foolish choices. But Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they are scared. They're going to be blocked out. They're scared. This person is reflecting on their past mistakes. They could even be thinking, how do I approach person A now? Maybe I should take them a gift or offer them something really huge. Maybe go in with an apology and a present or something. They know they'll have to fight for person A. But in the good way now. Like earlier it was ego and pride, but now they want to fight for the connection. They're manifesting this connection back because they realize how much they hurt person A and how they treated person A, and they don't want to lose out. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you, if the storyline has been resonating, do let me know. You can do that by clicking the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, so person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now. person A's action. Six of Swords. I think person A, heart of hearts, does want to also not fight. They want to bring back the peace and harmony in this connection. Person A with person B, do you want this peace to be restored with your person, or is it on your own? Death and rebirth. Two of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they are just hurt. I think person A is just hurt because they feel that person was giving attention elsewhere and kept them waiting or something. I think heart of hearts, person A is just hurting over the fact that their person is focusing on other things apart from them. But I do feel if this commitment came back, or person B, change their ways, I would say, it would make person A very happy. Secretly, I think they do want victory and success in this connection. They want peace to be restored back. So, person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A, or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. Death and rebirth. What's the death and rebirth? What's the death and rebirth? Eight of Cups. Oh, they're scared. Now see, now I told you it's the same card all over again. They feel very discontent now. They don't want any other options. They're missing person A, who they're very scared is going to end things now. Maybe walk away from them or leave them. All they can think about is, how do I transform this connection now? It's like they're heavily contemplating, like, how do I fight for this connection? How do I go back and ask for a reunion? They want person A to forget about their past behavior because I think they do want to change themselves. They are now realizing the value and worth of person A in their life. So why the Six of Cups in reverse then, Spirit? Why the Six of Cups in reverse? Overall energy for Aquarius's reading. Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess and the Empress. Okay, bottom of my deck. See, I told you. This is person B realizing that they did something to create some bad memories in this connection. They are the ones who are wanting to rush back and saying, hey, can we start from scratch? They are seeing person A as everything they ever wanted and more. This is the person I want to be with. This is the person I want to grow old with. But they are scared. They are scared if they don't rush back, they're going to lose out. That person is going to cut them out and never trust them again, or maybe never even forgive them. So all those thoughts are there, but they also want to, they do respect person A. I can see that very clearly. It's like, what have I done? Why was I, scattering my energy here and there when person A is the one who's somebody I can never replace. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Till next time then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.